Okay, Saint. Yani, you know, tumebonga for over 2 hours, na touch a little bit of music,
Yeah.
But I love it because now I holistically understand. You know why? Let me tell you why it's so important to know people's background. Hata mimi nimefanya ngoma na wewe.
Yeah.
And it was already very different.
Yes.
You get?
Yes.
So nilisikia hiyo Christian Sister already inakuja. I remember Eunice Njeri on this song. Bongo ilikuwa imeshika that time. But I liked because ilikuwa naka sweetness.
Yeah.
At the time. So now umeanza Homeboyz, Eunice Njeri amepata flack.
Yeah.
What happens now from here? So, but you're not a producer at Homeboyz. You're
I'm still I'm just the guy who teaches students. You get. So when
2008 say.
No, 2009 now is when I recorded Christian Sister. Now in fact that time kuna task fulani nilikuwa nimepewa na my former boss now Alf, and I didn't know how to do it. So I told God, if you give me enough wisdom to do this task, and I had no background at all, I will do a hit song for you. And after I did that task and it was okay, Christian Sister came.
Nice.
And I was writing that song and creating that piece, nikiambia tu was at even my students were there like, this song is going to be a hit. This song is going to be a big song. This song is going to be evil. Now Eunice Njeri came recorded, but then now after people now started hearing it, because now I was in Bible study and stuff, then people now started criticizing the song. They started saying it's too worldly. Oh, I have missed Eunice Njeri's career. They were saying, oh, there's a place where I was saying, ewe baby, ni kweli nakutaka. Oh, you are saying baby in the song. You wouldn't even put even saying Njeri there. I'm like, what the heck? And then there's a place I've said, can I be forgiven if I'm a little bit wrong? Because I got these feelings, I want to take you home. They were like, now hapo umechoma, hapo umeharibu. Unataka kupeleka nini kwako? Sasa mimi nikamwambia, kwani huyu msichana nimpeleke kwa nani? Sinataka kumpeleka kwangu tukioana. So they could not get it. And I faced so much backlash after that song. I remember after that song, I didn't release any other song.
I found her. Hey, baby.
There was too much backlash. I remember I wanted to do so. Now the issue with Eunice Njeri, now I learned it when I was telling Eunice Njeri to come so that we do the video. I even have a script for the video, I'll show you, of Christian Sister. I had a script, written a script.
Yes, because that song didn't have a video.
Yes, it didn't have a video. Eunice Njeri told me, yani Saint, mimi place niko, yani hata naweza fukuzwa tu church sahi. Yani watu wamenisemea sana Saint. Nasikia vibaya siwezi make it for that video. Nikamwambia paka alikuwa ameniambia you just do without me. But you see, as I told me, I'm very loyal. Nikamwambia then if you're not going to be there for your video, I can't do the video because it will not make sense. And that's how I said, you know what? I am never going to like from that time Saint P did not release any song.
Boss.
Until Nikianguka now with Michelle.
But let me tell you, even before Nikianguka with Michelle, I think I recorded with you
Gorgeous.
Yeah. So mi niko nafanya and now I understand why you are not releasing ngomas.
Yes. Because I remember I played you some songs that I've done, a lot of them.
Yes, nilikuwa ndani ya studio. I mean, I was in Power FM. I was doing an interview.
Yes.
And you came, you mseka come after the interview, you came ukaniita ndani. So I'm like, Homeboyz production, no problem.
Yes.
Tuende down.
Wow.
And again, you ulipenda love songs and you had done that love song. So I was like, you know what, me, I'm working on my second album.
Yes.
Tufanye hii.
I remember, that was a totally different love song. Me, I've never heard that song, any gospel song like that.
Because hata nililala kwa studio.
Yes, actually tulitoka asubuhi.
Wewe ulikuwa bado na
Yes.
Homeboyz production, no?
What's up, Nairobi City, Kenya, East Africa? It's your boy A-Star with St. P. Tuko ndani ya nyumba na maboy, yani Homeboyz. Couldn't find the congas, so we decided to go all bongo flavor on this one. So sick. Music with a positive influence. Hey yo, dimples, a small pimple, but no wrinkles. Makes me wanna quit the rap game and sing jingles. H-Y lie, girl, weni kali. Na kama weni Y line imekuwai. Such a princess, a beauty from above, priceless. Got a superstar falling in love. You got the 666 love book wherever you go. If you ain't got Christ, then he got to go. Don't smoke, don't touch a bottle. No ringy, no dingy, yup, that's your motto. So correct, tick on my Nike. God, I'm a wake stump. Yani, why she got the swagger, the beautiful smile. She's so gorgeous. Hey, and the person, the woman inside, it's so obvious. She got a little something going on with you. I can't compete, she's so in love with you. But I love the way she loves you. She's so gorgeous.
Okay, he looks and I looks, she booty cut doors. When he gorgeous girl and your beauty all grown. When he touch it, Camille come a vibing to me. When he cue me magic you see money just see. Now, una need the tisha mer. When he mans him super sifa zako zina burn. Kwenda dressing kiku cheki mami. Na hata sioni haya kiku ita maqueen. Najua sana baby una quality. Na siwezi compete na JC. Anyway she comes so correct. Tick kama Nike. I'm so proud of making you my wife.
She got the swagger, the beautiful smile. She's so gorgeous. Hey, and the person, the woman inside, it's so obvious. She got a little something going on with you. I can't compete, she's so in love with you. But I love the way she loves you. She's so gorgeous. She's so.
And then something interesting happened. You gave me your album. And I remember there was a song there, close your eyes for a minute if you know that he died. At that time, I was going through so much depression in this case. One, I was working at Homeboyz, which was a secular environment. And a lot of people were like, oh, you can't be saying God and then you're working in a secular environment. That's bad. I was going through depression. I didn't have money. Remember, I'm not paid yet. In fact, I moved into my first house. There's a project I did at Homeboyz, 02 August, Nikki move in, saying 3 words, and I was paid 60K. It was a Warner Bros project.
I know about the Warner Brothers project. There were 3 companies that had the Warner Brothers project. One was Caliph Records. In fact, Jua Kali was the main star of that. Kijiji, because I did part of. I was part of the guys with Michelle, and then also Homeboyz, yes. So and Tim Rimbui
So now I get paid 60K
for saying.
I'm like for just saying 3 words. I moved in. I didn't even know when I was going to be paid. I moved in South B. At that time, remember, I'm still not yet okay with my dad.
Yes.
Yeah. So nikamwambia dad, by the way, before the check came in, nikamwambia by the way, dad, just help me with 3,500. I look for housing in South B, because now I used to stay in Umoja, and I used to walk
to Homeboyz.
Nikipata 20 bob napanda mat, natembea from Umoja to Buru, napanda mat, nashukia study, and then I walk till uko Baricho Road. Every single day. People never used to know that. They used to, and then remember that time I had no food. Yani kuna time flani, so nilikuwa nakunywa tu chai ya hiyo place ya Homeboyz. Unajua it's a company, there's sugar.
Yes.
And then people used to steal that sugar, wanaenda nayo home. So nikapata red alert. We are not going to put sugar here. People are stealing that sugar. They are going, nilitetea hiyo chai. Mbona mnataka kutira hii chai? Hii chai ni muhimu sana. That was my food.
What?
Like I used to drink tea, paka watu wanaambia, hey Saint, yani unapenda chai sana hivi, naambia they don't know.
Hiyo ndio chakula.
That was everything. Then I was staying with my cousin. You go home, there is no food. You sleep hungry. Boss, I can't, yani siwezi kwambia how many times, because yani that was, paka ilikuwa normal. Paka sometimes hata si, like a lot of my family know me, Saint does not eat. It's because also the body already.
Ulizoea 1 meal a day.
Yes, ulizoea, meal is there, fine. It's not there, it's fine. So that time tuko, sorry, it's back and forth.
I want us to just touch a bit more on music, because I remember in this time, I don't want us to forget this thing. They began to be this rhythm.
Yes,
unakumbuka hiyo rhythm?
Yes.
And everybody came to record that rhythm at
the studio. So now, in fact, that time, Moz came. It's like, so I'm a producer kiasi. And that's how now people, I thank God, because that's where now I met, artists. You know, I met
and God brought the studio,
everyone.
God brought the radio station to where you are.
Yes. So there was Alemba, there was DK, there was like actually every artist at that time. Also kina DJ Mo walikuwa hapo pia, DJ Sadiq pia walikuwa hapo. And so Moz now told me like, there is this thing, Rhythm Invasion, we are going to be bringing artists to do songs, just singing, and then we'll be doing it's kind of like a show. Then I was like, okay, fine. So now I started meeting people, the guys that I had seen actually on TV. But at that time, my favorite. So
what happened? You used to record them. They would come.
Yes,
I used to.
They'll come in the studio, record them. But remember, the people that I really, really wanted to work with were now at that time Chit Chat has come in. Yeah. So I'm like, I want to work with these people because it's like you guys got me. Because me, I didn't want to do a song, oh God, you are mighty, you are mighty, you are mighty. No, I want to talk about a girl. I want to talk about I am fresh. I want to talk about this. I want to celebrate my youthness in being saved. And you guys got it.
There's another one. Chit chat. Feel it. See your jeans, baby. See your bling, baby. See your mama and material things, baby. Kutoka zamani, Adidas old school, pele kalkani. Those days zilikuwa gali. Nimebarikiwa sasa wanasema njumu zangu kali. Ati hiyo jeans imetoka mbali, sini ya majuu sijaiona pahali. Mna hata point mnavaa kucheki ndani, angalia vizuri ndio muone ni aji.
Of course, wanapenda the lip gloss. No one I need for 5 mics from the sauce. When I need checky head to toe like I'm the boss. Ati girl, dem anapenda the floss. Lakini best kuna Kenya unafaa kusi. More to me, car personality. Tiyo jeans in a car, jeans in a nga, jeans in a bar. He's a jeans brother. Oh, I like your shoes. I like your hair. The clothes you wear. You're fresh, you're fly. I really like your style.
It's not my jeans, my t-shirt,
but I really like your style.
Baby, there's more to me than what's on the outside.
But I like it, I say
Ganji, CC move.
But I really like your style.
Baby, there's more to me than what's on the outside.
And you guys got it.
But we also got backlash.
I know, that backlash.
Hey, in fact, I can't wait to do my Playhouse. When we performed at Groove Awards, when we performed Buzzin'.
That's one of my favorite. I know that song was done by 3 people. There is a Blackman. Pianos were done by Mandugu Digital.
Yeah, Blackman even was not even at that.
It was Kanji. There is one producer, then I'm forgetting.
Yes, Kanji, there was Aaron Rimbui, there was Tim Rimbui who did the beats.
Okay.
No,
and then piano. Yes. Piano, I know piano are done by Mandugu.
Yes, Mandugu Digital.
Yes. And
So okay, but just to go back to you, I've understood that, you know, when you're talking about backlash, some people may hear this, but they don't understand how the Christians attacked you. You know, I now understand
up until I didn't release any song at all. I was like, if this is Christianity, then this is total crap.
You know, I was going through that backlash with Chit Chat as we were a group of 6 people. So we had each other to cushion us.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Yeah. We had each other to be like, we know these people don't understand what we're doing, but we are still going to do it because we had each other as a support system.
Yes.
But I can imagine, and also we had been Christians for a few years, and we also had a stable where we had support from Kanji and people like that.
Yeah.
But you're new in this thing.
I'm new.
You're alone.
Yes.
It's your first song as a Christian that you've released.
Yes.
And it's when Jerry, even her, she's like, the backlash is too big. I can't even
do the video. Like, I was like, man. In fact, I remember I was telling Godiani, and then there's another backlash for me working at Homeboyz.
Oh, yes.
Which was a secular environment.
What are you doing working at Homeboyz?
Why? You are this, you are that. And then I remember God sending me to, he told me 2 things. He told me, Joseph, Daniel. Joseph, Daniel. These were people who excelled in pagan environments. In fact, Joseph was under a pagan king.
Yes.
So that thing really gave me a lot of grace. And I remember there's a song of yours in the album, you know, Close Your Eyes for a Minute. Amazing album, by the way. There's a phone call. You remember the phone call? There's a guy who wanted to kill himself and do you remember? Hata ukumbuki kitu yako.
No.
There was a kuna kama ka interlude hivi. The guy, I feel like I'm
I know the song you're talking about. That song is called Friend Indeed. It features Riga, and it's on Riga's album.
But it was in your album.
No, it wasn't in my album. I know the song you're talking. It's a phone call. It starts with a phone call. Hey manze, umepotea wapi?
But in that, because I didn't know Riga at that time. And I got it from your album.
I wish you was here to scare that joke, you guy.
Hey, speaking of which, where's Richie?
You haven't seen the guy in like 3 weeks, man.
What? Somebody needs to call him. Do you have credit?
No, I don't have, unfortunately.
Hey, let me check.
You have credit?
Yeah, I think I have credit. Let me call him. I'll call him.
Alright, cheers.
Hello?
Hey, niaje, man.
Hey, what's up, Rick? How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm good, but umepotea, msee. Where have you been for 3 weeks?
I think I've been dicks to just going through a few issues, brother.
Hey, issues? What's going on?
Hey, this walk, brother. It's Christian life, my guy.
Hey, man, you know you can always talk to us.
I'm born again, the Son has washed my sins away. But with that, he took the Son, took my fun away. In the past, I would chill with my boys, have a blast, cause I know that it's wrong.
So you know you need some help, so you know that it's wrong.
Of course I know, that's the reason why I picked up the phone. Listen, I answered the call.
Yes.
I'm finally home.
Great.
But deep inside I feel like I'm still living alone.
Pause. What's all this talk about living alone? I thought you go to church, man. I thought you were strong.
Listen, on Sundays it's cool, then reality hits. Then it's back to the real world where things get thick, I get weak. Nashindwa kutembea kwa imani. Maisha ni ngumu, aish haiwezekani.
Maisha na Mungu jo, unawezana.
Maisha ya Mungu no haiwezekani.
Help me, am I all alone? Are you feeling me? Help me, I need someone who will just preach and me. I need somebody to be there for me. A friend indeed.
Okay, maybe I give you a compilation.
Maybe you did, but I remember that song was there, and that really changed so much about me, and then also the message that I had. And listening to that album and kind of like understood, like, okay, there were people who are thinking...
I know what it was.
Yes, there are people who are thinking different. In terms of, si kila saa ukionekana umeshikana na mtu mwenye ni secular wambia wewe umenini, you see, and that's how, and a lot of people may not understand now. That's why sometimes I say it's very kind of like weird and painful at the same time. The fact that, you know, we went through all that for other people to come in and kind of like
Go
mess
to the
up.
same, yes. Oh, yes.
Yes,
Exactly.
I don't know if you understand.
No, you've gone through that struggle of backlash and being bombarded, and you took it so that the ones who come after you
Yes.
don't have to
and
take
then now
it.
people are
And then they
messing
come
that
there
up.
and they...
Yes. But so now, once I get this confidence of being there, I'm like, you know what, me, I don't care. If it's Red Sun, I will actually record Red Sun. In fact, there's a point whereby Red Sun was recording a song. You know, Red Sun is Muslim, and he calls me, Saint, uko studio? Nikamwambia yes, niko studio. Kuna song flani gospel nataka to come to record. Like, wow. Like, this is Red Sun. You get, this is Red Sun. Mazee yani akakam to record, and he used to tell me, Saint, you have a different spirit. Now this is Red Sun. You have a different spirit. My former boss was like me, Saint, I hate Christians a lot because you guys are the most fakest people I've ever met. But you are just different. That's why even when I came in there was no gospel music that was being recorded there after Musyoka left. I brought gospel music in that studio again because it's like you have a ukona spirit too different. Ni sawa tu wewe fanya tu hizo magospel zako. It came to a point whereby even people started, if they want something, they come to me, Saint, I want this, can we pray for it? We pray for it and it happens. Paka sasa kulikuwa kuna mtu anaitwa Mungu wa Saint. Mimi Mungu wangu hasikiangi, lakini Mungu wa Saint.
What?
Yes.
That is so
Mungu
powerful.
Wa Saint. Yes, Mungu wa Saint. Like there was a God of Saint in that place.
Do you know what you're saying is what people should say about every Christian? Mungu wa umse.
Exactly.
The God of Abraham.
Yes.
The God of Joshua. The God of...
For me, it was an honor. What? It was an honor.
Because they saw that guy was real.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, okay, now you're getting permission to start recording artists.
Yes.
I want to talk about, I want people to understand just the kind of caliber of work that you have worked on. Give me some of the songs and the artists that you have recorded with. At this time, doesn't have to be in a different season.
Okay. At this time or like right now?
No, not today, but
then.
At that time when you were the Homeboyz.
Gospel artist I recorded, okay, of course, was Eunice Njeri. And then when people had Eunice Njeri, remember I had already told people to record with me, they refused. Then they had Christian Sister. And then when they had Christian Sister, then they were like, so after 4 months, they realized, oh, kumbe, it's that guy. You get. Then they're like, oh, you know, we were busy. You get. So the first person that I record was Jimmy Gate.
Jimmy Gate had also done the reading with you.
Yes, they had. Yes, of course, that time. Then they were like, yenye uko na nini different, so they did Manyunyu.
Manyunyu was you?
Yes.
Manyunyu.
Yes, we did Manyunyu.
Ashida ni mengi yamejaa, yamejaa. Umepoteza kila kitu ulichokuwa nacho. Now makanjo, ndio hao, wanachukua kila pesa uliyokuwa nayo. Umesumbuka, lakini no.
What?
And then at that time, remember Michelle was working at Power Radio.
Yes.
You get. Then akasikia Christian Sister. Then akani hit up yo, Saint niaje, we want to do a song. then we did Nikianguka. Actually, Michelle gave me some like now being around the
Michelle is the same person who you had seen in Focus.
Yes, in Focus. So you guys, you may not know this, but you Riga Michelle, and because the other ladies were singing, of course, but for me, I was more passionate with rap. You Riga and Bupe, you really helped me kind of like to do what I've always wanted to do, because gospel music doesn't, for me that is, and my and maybe people can criticize that, but me, I don't think gospel music, you just have to talk about God every time. Maybe the spirit wants to be expressed differently in terms of love, in terms buzzing. For me, I loved that song because for a very long time, Christianity has been bogus. Me, when I was in the world, I used to hate Christian songs. Like, personally, I used to say this is one of the most bogus songs I've ever heard, because they were slow and boring. You get? So when I heard buzzing, I was like, hey,
that's crazy.
Dun, 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 dun. I was like, man, like, these guys get it. Like, me, these guys get it. But now, who can you express it to? You get? And then now, from now, you guys, then Mad Love now comes in. Now Mad Love, because now it was a hip hop thing, and I was passionate about hip hop. Mad Love was being done by Jeffro and Holy Dave.
Yes.
Then I was like, yo, man, I think this is a really, really nice family, because I was already around young people who are passionate about, being saved, passionate about Christ, passionate about God, and still doing amazing things. That's why now hip hop na sasa ndo nikaanza kukua na hiyo psyche ya kwa hip hop nini. And then now
so what songs are you producing? Bado, I'm still there. You've done Manyunyu.
So I've done Manyunyu, and then during that time, actually, the song that really changed everything, like about my music career, was a song by a guy called Alemba. I Am Walking. So Alemba, because we had already done Rhythm Invasion, and then
yes.
Alemba also, there was the System Unit thing, and then System Unit also had artists. So we had done a song called System in the Place. What?
Homeboyz Productions, no?
Inna the place, yes, you feel bring on fire upon the place. System inna the place. If you want a big tuna, say system inna the place. Yes, you feel bring on fire upon the place. System inna the place. If you want a big tuna,
this is how we do it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
Look at them flex for the machine, I'm juggling. Everybody on the place is doing them jumping. A lot of energy we have to use to praise him. Praise him. If you want some ragga, DJ Mo. If you want some reggae, DJ Sunny. If you want some ragga, DJ Mo. If you want some reggae, DJ Sunny. Yes, you'll be here licking with some blunts. Yes, you'll be here licking with some song. Yes, you'll be here licking with some dance. Yes, you'll be here licking with some song. System inna the place. Yes, you'll be bring on fire upon the place. System inna the place. If you want a big tuna, if you want a big tuna, system inna the place. Yes, you'll be bring on fire upon the place. System inna the place. If you want a big tuna, if you want a big tuna,
them news, them really want the one, so them news don't let the world boss you. Them youths, I'm calling all the youths, I'm calling all the youths. To the system, they hands akimbo, all of them. Hands akimbo, all of them. Hands akimbo, all of them. All of them. To the system, they SYSTMUNIT. SYSTMUNIT.
every day Jesus we have to praise him. We no fear of the devil, we are born. Christian push you one in the air.
Jim Gate was also there and stuff. And then now Alemba, I don't know if Alemba was there. Yeah, Alemba was also there. And then Alemba told me to create a beat for him. At that time, the biggest genre is dancehall. Yeah. So I forgot to make Alemba's beat. Yeah, I forgot totally. And then Alemba, no, akakam Homeboyz your time. Amekam kuchukua beat, amekam na MTCD. So mi nikaitwa na receptionist, kuna msee hapo, nikafika hivi, bro umefika? Nimefika, give me 10 minutes. So I go back to the studio, hiyo tu tan 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 tan. I'm working, it was made within 15 minutes. That song was done. Nikachukua CD nikaban nikapatia Alemba. Then Alemba kaenda akaandika, alafu akanambia maze kuna msee anaitwa Exodus anakamkunini. So that they came to record I Am Walking inside that studio. And then when that song went, it was actually the first song ya gospel kuplay on DJ Asana alikuwa na show into the source ili play hapo, because you see it was dancehall. It was dancehall. So dancehall, and then I Am Walking iko hapo. So akiweka any dancehall song, it connects, and that changed.
And it was the same up to par. It was not. Yes. It wasn't worse. In fact, it was maybe even better.
Make we tell you people, it's really giving. Don't sit around till it's taken. Alemba, in heaven a member set. Exodus, it's a Kenyan, Ugandan combination. I am walking down the race, I know I'll make it through. And I'm never gonna fret, I know I'll make it anywhere. Everybody run the place and you know you run the hills, everybody say. Everybody run the place and you know you run the hills, everybody say.
Yeah, so another thing that I really appreciate about that song was when now that was the first time that I started working with my bro.
Okay, we've not talked about Jay Blessing all this time.
No, because the video was done by Jay Blessing. Is when now
in fact, we've been talking for 3 hours hata hujataja Jay Blessing too in the beginning.
Okay, so Jay Blessing, actually this is how we met with Jay Blessing. So you know, I was still working.
What do you mean this is how you met with him? You are brothers?
No, we are, but you see now I didn't know who he was.